Hi, this is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th. You're listening to Jay and the Partner. Keep listening, or I'll kill you. Perfect.
Yep. We're back. For better or for worse. For worse lately. Why are you laughing? Are you cackling over there because we were just fighting?
No, because I just sang, and I hope nobody heard that.
No, I was muted. I didn't want to torture anybody with your singing.
Thank you.
Trust me, you're welcome. And you're fucking up the intro, by the way. This is my monologue time.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, fucking whatever. I'm practicing my stand-up. I don't want to hear it. We got enough fucking problems right now. We don't need any more on the air here, okay? It's all right. I don't know even why we're doing this. Again, I like to call it slice of life radio. Like, I'm going to slice my girlfriend up pretty soon, and she won't have a life. So we'll leave it at that. Dexter's boat was called Slice of Life, remember? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't know. Things are pretty hardcore around here lately, and they're just going to get more fucking hardcore. So I guess that's what we'll talk about tonight, because we don't have my little material. I have some ideas and some future shit, which we might talk about a little bit, but right now it's just sort of in the moment. So I'm in the moment, Jay.
And I'm the partner.
Yeah, for how long? Anyways. I'm sorry, I don't want to
forever
drag her dirty laundry out on the air. You know, I'm sure my dirty laundry is going to end up in the trash too. That'd be great.
Shut up.
I have a lot of dirty laundry upstairs. You know, don't worry, those shirts don't mean anything. There's Murder by Death shirts from Colorado and shit. Don't worry. Anyways, I'm not going to guilt trip you about this.
I don't feel bad.
Okay,
whatsoever.
Don't feel bad. Then have no conscience, you cold-hearted cunt.
Okay, you'll pick your shit up, and if it's important to you, put it away.
Okay, I'm going to put you away because you're important to me. I don't know what that means. So I just pinged Tony to see if he wanted to come on. He has a story he wanted to tell about buckets. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds kind of gross and funny. So I don't know if he's coming buckets or I don't know. But I'm curious. He wants to tell the story really bad. So I did just ping him on Facebook to see if he was interested, if he was bored, if he wanted to call in. So maybe we'll talk to Tony in a little bit.
Well, what about Joel?
What about Joel? Joel's aloof.
I still haven't talked to Joel.
Yes, he called in 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or the last 2 shows ago. He called in. We talked about fucking music forever and Slipknot and shit. Remember?
No, I don't think I talked to Joel.
Yeah, and I said,
Oh.
and I'm like, you guys are Facebook friends and like messaging each other. Where he's going to send you a dick pic next or something, and it was funny. No, he called in a couple of fucking shows ago, dude.
No, I
He
don't
was on the
think-
show for like an hour.
I don't think that actually ever happened.
It did happen. I can play it back if you want me to. All right, let's prove you wrong again,
Christ.
which I love to do. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so good at proving you wrong. So,
Okay.
oh, Tony wants to call in.
You
Sweet.
want to play the Terrifier?
Well, that was wrong about that. It was do a Terrifier, not Terrorizer, right?
Oh, yeah, Terrorizer.
Ah, you fucked it up.
Fuck you! I said it the right way.
Yeah, it's.
You said it the wrong way.
I did, and I didn't go to fucking die on my sword over it. I'm like, I could be wrong. Hold on.
No, you completely were wrong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
In a fucking
Yeah,
car
rest in
crash.
peace.
26? Joel. 22? Something
Yeah, I
like
thought you said
22.
22, yeah.
22 years old.
that? Yeah, man. Clown. Fucking sucks.
529.
I was bummed out by that. That sucks,
May
man.
This is
29th.
Joel.
He's-
It's
yeah.
going to be hard for him, especially that he's, launching a new tour, but I think he's
He was
going
on the phone for an hour with us.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just ping Tony real quick. Tell him to call whenever because we have no content tonight. 1 second.
Okay, fine. Joel isn't coming to our party, though.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's one thing that's coming up. So
I think that's what I'm upset about.
you
So
should be.
It's like
You're just blocking out of your mind.
I did.
Yeah, I understand.
Completely, I have nothing to do with Joel. I've never talked to him.
I made him feel really bad about it. I'm like, dude, we're pretty
Aw.
bummed. I'm like, you're sort of a linchpin to this thing, but hey, it's cool,
Aw.
man. And it's Iron Maiden. He's got fucking tickets to see him. I don't know why he doesn't go see him in Massachusetts like a normal person does. You got to go all the way to fucking Connecticut to see Iron Maiden because we're
Yes.
going to probably go to the show in Massachusetts, I would imagine.
Stupid twat.
On August 1st. But we got a phone call. Yeah, someone's had nothing going on. Hold on. And it's Tony.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Hi, Tony.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I love that intro. That's awesome.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a different intro for you every time. It's gonna be great. Like when our rabbit comes downstairs, I have an intro for her. It's like her theme music. Ever see I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? The movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think Keenan Ivory Wayans, isn't it? I don't know. But it's like that's my theme music. He's got like a boombox. He just walks around with his theme music. It's fucking a guy with a fish in his fucking shoes.
What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
Gonna Get You, Sucker. It's a kind of a blaxploitation comedy from like the late 80s, early 90s. It might be late 80s. But
That movie was awesome.
that movie's
man.
fucking hilarious, dude. He shot my bunion. Oh my god, it's great. It's almost like Mel Brooks shit. It's very, very funny. If you
The
like,
guy's in the middle of a firefight, and you see he's crawling through like an alley, and he comes up, he's got like a sliver or something, and it's like, he's like bandaging it up like he's Rambo. It was just
yeah, it's fucking hilarious. But he walks around with his theme music. So I like theme music. So the bunny has her theme music. It's basically just me saying "bun" over and over again. But and you got you theme intro now, Sue. I'm gonna make some music for you. That'd be awesome for when you come on. Dude, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like it's Tony, something like that. It'd be as bad as our fucking "Where in the World" segment theme song is.
We should talk about Tony and his
Massive goiter. Just kidding. What?
no,
Wait, Tony and his what? Go ahead. I want to
Tony
hear this.
is
his
Enos?
gangster stuff.
gangster buckets.
Oh, Gangster.
Gangster.
I'm related to the.
Yeah.
Crazy Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah. So let's
Crazy Joe Gallo.
yeah. So let's trade crazy fucking family stories this week because we just started the show and it really had no content at all. So you're actually helping us significantly here. So my big thing this week was that I found out that I am apparently going to be the beneficiary of my great uncle's estate, who I've never met or heard of. And I get a certified letter in the mail from a lawyer in like Utah, and apparently
Fucking
he has
ridiculous.
no will, He was apparently the greatest guy who ever lived. He was a teacher. He was a master's. He had a PhD.
Master's. He's a doctorate.
Social worker. Rode motorcycles.
I'm telling you though, dude, it's gonna be like an episode of Scooby Doo. You gotta spend like one night in a haunted house.
Well, I was thinking it'd be more like the Tom Hanks movie, the
Money Pit.
The Money Pit. Thank you. That he would leave me some shit house that was just in terrible disrepair and like would destroy my life.
I know Eugene was an amazing man. And
yeah, apparently not everybody was related to my father was a shithead.
Right? No, he wasn't.
It's crazy. But yeah, they found me through.
So he was your great uncle.
He was my great uncle. Yeah, and I don't know. It's probably not going to be much money, but he actually
loved animals.
Yep, loved and did a lot of social work and volunteer work with animals. And shit.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, we should read his obituary later, maybe or something.
I could read his obituary.
But yeah, I've never.
He was an amazing human being, and it's a shame
that I never met him.
It's a shame that.
Only the shitheads in my family were part of my life, and the good people weren't.
Exactly.
So I got a certified letter in the mail with all these names in it and shit, and I'm like, this is a fucking scam. I'm like, are they going to make me send $10,000 to a Nigerian prince to get $100,000 or something? And so I called him, and
I'm going to beat your ass.
Oh yeah, no,
you're an idiot.
I'm not stupid. But so I'm like, no, I'm not giving them any personal information, and this is going to be a fucking scam. And the lawyer guy is like, yeah, so your uncle Jimmy. I'm like, no shit, my uncle Jimmy. Where does he live? He's like, I won't name the city, but but he named it, and it was right. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, he also knew my father was in foster care, and all of his siblings were in foster care. That's why nobody knew each other. And I'm like, okay.
Have, like 9?
Yeah, they had like 9 siblings. And he was married an extra time I didn't know about, dude.
Really?
Yeah, man. I found out my dad was married 3 times. I thought it was only 2. And I found out I had a half brother I didn't even fucking know about. So, apparently.
His name is Tony. No,
no, it's Frank. It's actually Frank Jr. It's very funny. It was like. He's like, I'm just trying to track down the lineage. He's going to send me like a 23andMe sort of chart of my family and stuff when this is all done for free, which is cool. It saves me $179 because I was going to do that anyways. And I can see all these fucking names of people that I've never heard of. So it's pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to get much money out of it. If anything, there's too many siblings that are going to, fight over it and have to divide it up and shit. But it's still weird to like see all these names of people that like I've never heard of. But they're all like legit family. So what's your so Joey? So it's funny, Joey Gallo.
Definitely word.
Right? Yeah, man. So Joey, when I was growing up, like I got really into the mobster thing with like Sal. Not Governor, he's a Howard Stern guy. The guy who was the bodyguard for John Gotti. Sal.
Not Sal DeMacy. It was
you're close. Sal, you know what I'm talking about, right? Sally the Bull, Gravano. Yeah.
Oh, Sammy the Bull.
Sammy the Bull, Gravano. Yeah. And like I read his book and shit, and I got like obsessed because I loved The Godfather growing up and shit, and like but then I got like really into like the Gravano family stuff and the Gotti stuff and all that shit, and it was like Joey Gallo, he was an enemy of John Gotti. I'm like, I wonder if I'm related to him. So like I did a little research and was like, didn't really seem like there was much of a connection there. So it's very funny that you bring this up. That so what is he to you?
Well, the again, I've never done a 23andMe thing either, but the family lore is that he's my grandfather's uncle.
No shit.
Yeah.
He was that old? Like it didn't. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, like, I don't mean it that way. Just, like, I thought he was like.
That's what I'm told.
I thought he like ran in like the 20s and 30s. Like when most of that New York shit was like big. When like Gotti was the 80s, but so I thought he might have been older than that. I mean, like younger than what you're telling me, huh? He killed a lot of fucking people, dude.
Oh yeah,
he was a fucking nutcase. That's why they call her Crazy Joe Gallo.
Hold on, I'm messaging my brother right now. I'm asking him.
Oh, that's fucking funny, though. How long have you known that?
Since I was a kid.
No shit, huh?
Oh, that's so cool.
That is so rad. That's I wish I was like related to like good killer people.
No. He was my